Alright guys, how you doing again? I wanted to do an update after Hurricane Irma and running the generator. This is going to kind of be a review on the generator and a rant maybe, or if you guys got any ideas or solutions about Duke Energy. Like I said in the previous video, we lost power for 9 days. We had to run the generator for 216 hours to have power here at the house. It's wired into everything. So pretty much we had washer, dryer, hot water, AC, everything pretty much like we normally do. All the servers were running for the business, our camera systems, everything. What I really wanted to talk about is Duke Energy, and several months ago, we've been getting our power bill, and it's been high, for a prolonged period. We're talking a year and a half. And a couple months ago, I brought it to my mom's attention. We were kind of talking about the power bill, and I couldn't figure out how our bill is so high. They're saying we use 2,000 kilowatt hours a month, and running this generator for 9 days, like I said, we were living like we normally were. It wasn't a problem the load wise on the generator wasn't overloading. We probably were running average a quarter load on the generator, and with the hot water heater and cooking dinner and all that, maybe we're running about half load. But we got our new power bill in yesterday for this previous month, which was before and after the storm on the current bill. And being 9 days without power, I don't know, I have the bill in my pocket and we'll look at it here in a minute. They're still saying we use 2,077 kilowatt hours, I want to say, even being 9 days without grid power. So last night it was late. The generator here has an hour meter, kilowatt meter, all kinds of fancy stuff built into it. And with this being a commercial generator, I'm sure it's, good electronics and all built into there. So I'm sure it's fairly as accurate as Duke Energy's meter. So I'm going to open it up and we're going to look at how many kilowatt hours we used and put on the generator through 9 days of no grid power. And you guys kind of can do just basic math like I did last night and figure out something is not right with Duke Energy and their meters. So I don't know if you guys are having a similar issue or thinking the same thing like me, but something isn't adding up. So we'll go in here. We won't have to fire the generator up, but I'll just turn on the main panel. We can get in there and look at all the readings here. There's our company, if you guys want to check us out. This is the power switch here. Flip it on, turn on the panel and all the electronics. When you hear that beep come on, that means the system is ready to go. It's just not in auto or not in run mode, so it beeps. So we got the main panel on here. Get closer for you guys. So when we bought this generator a little bit ago, it originally had 354 hours on it. We're up to 603.9, and the kilowatt hours that we bought this unit with was only 290. And you see right now it says total kilowatt hours 650. So just to do stupid math, we did run this unit about 36 to 40 hours with a minor load on it. Right after we first got it, which was a couple of weeks before Hurricane Irma. So, I said we had 290 kilowatt hours on it when we bought it. We probably put 10 or 15 kilowatt hours on it doing our load test. So say we're at 300 kilowatt hours when we put this in service for Hurricane Irma. So in 9 days, call it 350 kilowatt hours to run my entire house. Which isn't very much, honestly, considering, you know, we do have a larger house. But let's just do stupid math earlier, like I was saying. We ran this unit 9 days at 350 kilowatt hours. The bill right here from Duke Energy, pull this out. And the billing was from 8/18 to 9/21, which was 34 days. So let's do stupid math. 9 times 4 is 36, which would be 36 billing days. Say we ran this thing, you know, for a whole month. And so we take 350 times 4, which is only 1,400 kilowatt hours. And that's you know, that's 2 days more than what they're billing us for. So if we go this bill, $2,071 kilowatt hours, which is 600-700 kilowatt hours more than what we would have used running the generator. So like I said, something's not right. Something's definitely wrong. Like I said, I've been thinking about this for a couple months. I tried to contact Duke Energy. They referred me to some fancy, like almost third-party energy saving type bullshit, and basically that was the biggest crock of shit and a waste of my time, because they wouldn't even come out here to look at the house. They said they won't replace the meters. If you watch some of my previous videos, guys, we put a brand new 4-ton 20-seer mini split for our main air conditioning for the house. So I mean, that's saving so much power for us. I mean, that thing's running, you know, 3-ton units, 3 1-ton units, and we're only pulling 3.5-4 amps at 240. So, you know, we've gone a long way to try to save power. We turned off breakers for all the big items like our hot water. We only cycle it now when we're, you know, going to take showers or need hot water. So we're doing everything, you know, we can to try to track down and diagnose where this extra power is magically going. But like I said, this generator was wired into our whole house. We live 9 days like we normally do. So something's not right, guys. If you have any suggestions, if you have any ideas or problems like this that you might have experienced with Duke Energy or another company, please feel free to get in touch with me or leave a comment. I'm going to try to get in touch with Duke Energy and explain to them the situation again and see if it goes anywhere. But I'm kind of stumped. So Duke Energy might be fucking a lot of people. And, you know, only if you got equipment or, you know, you call an electrician out to put, you know, live kilowatt meters on your main panel coming in where you can monitor it as well, separate from their meter. I don't know, guys. I just don't like the feeling of getting fucked. And like I said, we were 9 days without power anyway, and then we still get an outrageous bill. So thank you guys for watching. Heads up.